I was wrong when I said it can't go below 15. So we hung on, and within 3 years, I was a new analyst at Fidelity, and we were about to buy the biggest block ever at Kaiser Industries. The stock had gone from 29 to 17. We're about to buy the largest block ever in the history of the American Stock Exchange. We bought, 10 or 15 million shares. At 15.75, I said, my God, the stock's gone from 29 to 17. How much lower can it go? So we bought this enormous block at 15.75. So I called my mother and I said, Mom, I guess stock at Kaiser Industries, it's 10. So about 3 months later, I said, you ought to buy this. It's gone from 29 to 10. How much lower can it go? Well, it went to 9, it went to 8, it went to 7, it went to 6, it went to 5, it went to 4. Now, fortunately for me, this happened very rapidly, or I'd be working at the Stop and Shop bag and behind the lines at Fidelity. So fortunately, this was compressed in only about 6 months. So I had to go to the fund manager and say, I was a little bit early on this at 15.75, we call this premature in the business. Had a correction, which is a euphemism for losing a lot of money rapidly. So I said, let's check this again. The stock's 4. They own 45% of Kaiser Aluminum. They own 59% of Kaiser Steel. They own 38% of Kaiser Cement. They own all of Kaiser Electronics, all of Kaiser Broadcasting, which had 7 TV sets. They own Jeep. They had Kaiser Fiberglass. I said about Kaiser Sand and Gravel. They had a bunch of other Kaisers, and they had no debt. Now, in this room, because I know Freeman Billings is very interested in financial stocks, no one's ever gone bankrupt without any debt. Now, that would take a real, I think you have to give some kind of distinguished service award to somebody who did that. But they had no debt. I said, it's not going to go to 0. I was wrong when I said it can't go below 15. So we hung on, and within 3 years, they gave out the shares in Kaiser Steel, gave out the shares in Kaiser Cement, gave out the shares in Kaiser Steel and Aluminum, and they sold off all the businesses. You got about $55 a share. But if you didn't know the story, and the stock went from 15 to 11, and you're just saying how much lower can it go, when it went to 9, went to 8, you would have gone. So you can't just say it can't go any lower. Because I saw Taco Bell go from 14 to 1 in 1974, and they had no debt and making 60 cents a share.